Hello guys, your favorite makeup artist, Ruthie's. So let me take you through the process on how to bleach your hair and then pre-plucked and style it to the trendy Lagos hairline. So first I start up by putting on my bleaching powder on a bowl, and then I came in with my developer. So if you're applying your developer, you need to be very careful so you don't make it too watery. Then you mixed it up, the developer and the powder. Then you come in to apply it on your lace. So if you're applying it on your lace, you need to be careful, because if you're not careful, it will penetrate and it will come out of the lace, and then it will end up bleaching your hair, and that won't be nice for your frontal lace. So you have to be very careful in applying your bleaching and powder and on your lace. So I'm taking my time here to go in with and apply it gently and softly. So after that, you keep it for some time. When you keep it for some time, you allow it to bleach. So how to know your hair is properly bleached? You open in your lace. So when you open it, the root of your hair, you'll notice it's turning to a brownish color. So then you know that your hair is ready. So I'm washing out my bleaching powder from the frontal. Then here I am trying to pin my frontal on my dummy. So after that, you comb your hair backward. You make sure it's properly laid. Then if you notice the first outer part of your frontal is usually lighter. So if you're plugging your hair, you don't plug that particular area. So that's why I'm trying to separate it from the other side, which is more thicker. So now I have my tweezer on my hand. So I'm trying to explain that the tweezer is of two faces. One other face of it is very sharp, and then the other is blurry. So you don't use that part that is sharp, because if you're not being careful, you might end up pinching your frontal. So now I'm using the other side that is not sharp, so that I won't end up punching holes on my frontal. So that's how you go about plugging it. You take your time, you plug, and you'll be very careful so you don't punch holes on your frontal. And then if you plugging your hair, you make sure you pick from the root of the hair. You don't just pick from the top of the hair, because if you do that, you end up having short hairs on that. So after that, you comb. Each process you comb, and then you still fetch and you continue plugging. So that's how you do, and that's how you go about it. So after that, now I'm done. I'm trying to roll out those realistic hairline. So now what you do here is, if you're plugging, you plug it in a form of a straight line. So if you're plugging the hair, you plug it in form of a straight line, and as you're doing it, you're combing. But the problem with this hairstyle is, your frontal hair, you end up finishing almost all the frontal on the edges. And if you know you're somebody that you will not want your frontal being chopped, then please, this hairstyle is not for you, because you literally finished almost all the frontal on your hair, but then the hairstyle is fine and it's worth it if you're a fan of it. So guys, so that's how to go about doing your